check out the hospitality.
Okay, and this is where you guys do the breakfast at?
Yes, this is where the breakfast is, and it's a hot breakfast. Very nice breakfast. I mean, they've got... There we go.
Just thinking about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And see, we can have it set up however you want. You know, if you want tables, and we can set it up like a theater, we can set it up like a classroom, you know, meeting area, however you want it to be set up.
Okay. And so when we talked the other day, you mentioned no alcohol in this room.
Yes, I did, and I double checked with my boss on that. And he said, yeah.
And so why is that? Like, I see the margarita machine over there now. But why is that? Especially if I'm going to pay, pay for the room.
Well, he's actually just charging you the cleaning fee for the room.
Okay.
Which is cheaper than the room. The room is normally $250, and he's just charging you $100 for the cleaning room on it.
Okay. And so would it be a difference if he wasn't charging me a cleaning room? I guess what I'm saying is because we're going to be coming, when I use this room, we're going to be coming from the party. So I want to bring everything that's left over from the party here. And it's just we're going to have maybe about 10 or 12 rooms here, and the people who are left over, they can come and finish eating, just sit down and relax, and we can kind of hang out as a family because I've got a lot of people coming from out of town.
Right.
But I do know we will have beer and wine.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked about it, and actually that's a juicer machine. I just remembered they had to take it. They just had to replace it. That's the orange juice and apple juice machine that's in the breakfast area.
Okay.
I believe because they've had it before, and it just got way out of hand. And like I said, it's near the lobby, and if someone was to walk out with a drink and that, they just. I mean, you can feel free to call back and talk to the owner.
Okay.
If you'd like to do that.
Okay.
Wouldn't hurt, I guess.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is, what you already know. The overdraft is here. Okay. All right. We're going to go up to the fourth floor. And you're coming. What do you? Oh, this would be. Oh, James. Right here.
Yeah. So the pool and stuff will be definitely closed.
Yeah, the pool will be closed, but we do have.
I saw that little game room.
Takes quarters. And a little workout center, yes.
Do your rooms have microwaves?
Yes, they have microwaves in them. Free Wi-Fi. Also has, you can hook up with USB cables and that.
Oh, okay.
And some people pray, what is that little, with these new TVs, how you can hook something on the side of it and watch DVDs or something. Is it the iPads you can use now?
You guys just painted or fumigated?
They're working on several things, and we did just have new rugs put covered up in the front the breakfast area and that, yeah. So that's what that smell is. Along with what I think they were working on something. Actually, you know what? I don't know, they got a couple things they're kind of working on here. All right, so we're going to go to. I'm going to show you two different rooms, okay? I'm going to show you the double.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to show you one of the king with the pull out.
Okay. Let's try.
Okay. How long did it take you to get here?
Maybe like 20 minutes. I live right in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is your double.
Okay. It's just a standard double room.
It's got your refrigerator room here.
Oh.
Microwave.
Now, do you guys have any suites here?
Your coffee suites. We do have king suites, yes. You're talking about suites with adjoining rooms? I mean, we do have some rooms that they do connect. Mm-hmm. We can't guarantee that you could get a connecting room, though. But we do have king suites. We have a king suite that has a separate room that has doors that closes off the bedroom from like the living room, and it has a pull-out couch. And then we have a king suite that is a little bigger than that, but it doesn't have any rooms connecting, closing off the bedroom from the living room area where the pull-out couch is. And then we have the big boy that has 2 entrances into the restroom. It's like it's got a his and her vanity in it, and it does have doors that closes off from everything else, and it's got a big, huge, almost like a meeting table.
Can you show me that room?
Sure. Let me call down and see if which one of there is clean.
Okay.
Hey, she would like to see the suite. Can you tell me which rooms are clean in the suite?
Well, just the big boy is fine.
Okay, great. All right. Thanks. Okay. We're going to go down because these aren't cleaned yet. So we're going to go down 1 floor, and then I can show you all 3 with you get an idea.
Have you guys had a lot of groups from the Epicenter since it's open?
Yes, and there are a lot that are booking. Yeah. I haven't been over there. I mean,
it's gorgeous.
What all is in there?
So on one side they have a ballroom, and then they have like a atrium, and then they have a full auditorium, like if you would go see a play. And then on the other side they have an arcade room, they have a bowling alley, they have rock climbing, they have 2 cafes.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a full gym. Something else.
So what is the cost? Like if you went to go over and do the arcade and the rock climbing and bowling?
I'm not sure. But it is open to the public. It is open to the public. So if your guests wanted to go over there and play and do whatever they could.
Let's go this way here. We'll do this one here. 318. Okay. This would be the middle one of the suite. Okay. This is one that doesn't have the doors that block off.
And if someone needed early checkout, is that possible?
What do you mean by early checkout?
I'm sorry, late checkout.
Late checkout? Well, checkout is at 11. Late, if they really need late checkout, 12 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. So this is the middle one.
Yes,
and so,
this is the middle one.
And then you're going to show me the bigger one.
I'm going to show you the other ones, yeah.
Okay.
go out here, we'll go to the left.
Okay.
This has got a jacuzzi.
And this one is considered the...
This is the lower of the one. This has got
the smaller of the two.
the smaller of the three. Yes. Well, yeah, but this got the doors that, because it's got the doors that close off. So if there's kids and all, and
Now, if we booked a block of rooms, do you give me like a website or something that they would, my guests would use to book the rooms?
well, are they going to be? Let me ask you this, okay? Because with the guest rooms, you had what? You had 10 rooms you were going to get?
Yeah, they're going to be about at least 2
They could be. There's two different ways. You can either have one person pay for it all. Okay, like the organization pay for it all, or we can have it blocked off to where each individual family calls and pays, but they have to have it paid for, I believe it's 45 days prior to the arrival date. I'll have to double check that.
So they have to book, or they have to completely...
They have to pay for it. So they would call up and say, yes, I'm so-and-so, and I'm with the, how do you pronounce your last name? Surratt family group. So we would go up under your group and find their name, and we would go ahead and they would give us a credit card to hold their room with.
Okay, so that's what. So the rooms have to be paid for in advance, or they just need to be held.
They need to. Well, what you're doing, if one group pays for the whole thing.
No, we're gonna do where each family member calls in or goes onto the website and books their own room. But I'm asking, when I, like, say for instance, if I call, my sister called to book a room, will she have to pay for the room then, or she's just reserving the room?
She's reserving it with a credit card.
Okay.
Yeah, she would be reserving it under your group.
Right.
Because, see, I would, under your group, I would go and put your group, and I would block off 10 rooms. Okay? So the rooms have to be what we call picked up. So, like, your sister would have to call and say, I'm with this family, and this is my name. And what we'll do is that we'll get a list from you of people that are coming, and then we can make sure that that's picked up in that. And anybody that doesn't pick up any rooms after the cutoff date, then those rooms are released, and anybody else can book them.
Right.
But if you go under the 10 rooms, then the rate goes up.
So if I don't do 10 rooms,
It's going to be at a regular rate, right? Unless people have like AARP or AAA.
No. I guess what I'm saying is, so say for instance, come the week of or whatever, and the cutoff time has passed, and I only have had 8 people to book rooms. Then we won't have the $75 rate. We will have another
You
rate.
have a different rate, right? Or let's say you book 12 rooms, okay? And 10 of them were picked up, and the other 2 weren't, okay? And those people come, or they call 2 days ahead of time, 2 days prior to arrival, and say, oh, I didn't book, I'd like to see, is there a room? We have a room, yes, but they would get it at that rate. They wouldn't get the group rate because it was already released.
Right. So, but I guess I'm just want to verify that if I say 10 rooms and I only get 8 rooms, so you're saying that my other guests their rate will change.
The rates will change, yes. If you don't, yeah, because you're not. It's not considered a group. Our group rates discounts are only for 10 rooms or more. So if it falls below the 10, then the rates change.
Okay.
That's why we tell people to pick them up 45 days in advance, because at that point, see, then if it's say the 50th day, okay, or it's 40 days prior to your arrival, we can call you up and say, Carcel, okay, you have 2 rooms that haven't been picked up here. And then you can get on and find out, you know, who hasn't called and say, hey, y'all need to pick up your rooms. Or let me know what's going on. You know.
Okay. All right, and then you have one more to show.
Yes, one more to show you. It's going to be all the way to the left. Right there. Oh, this way.
Okay. And how much is this room a night?
Oh, I have to look.
Okay.
Because it depends on what night, what time of year and all that. Yeah, I'd have to go look. See, you got your little sink and refrigerator and microwave and that.